We can barely handle one woman, but can you handle 6, 7, 9, 11 women? Well, this guy needs to handle 100 or God would end him.
Didn't strike me though.
In this world, if you don't date your soulmate, you will die. And God gave this guy 100.
In season 1, we're introduced to 6 of Rentarou's 100 girlfriends. Kakure Harazono, one of Rentarou's first 2 girlfriends, a wealthy girl with a freaky lack of self-control, cup size G. Karane Inda, the second of Rentarou's first 2 girlfriends, a straightforward tsundere who is self-conscious about a relatively unfeminine body, cup size B. Nano AI, a very robotic woman that is very efficient but still has Rentarou, despite previously finding Nano AI, yo, I would kill you. Nano AI, a very robotic woman that is very efficient but still loves Rentaro, despite previously finding relationships
Inefficient.
Nano AI, Nano AI, a very robotic woman that is very efficient but still loves Rentaro, despite previously finding relationships inefficient. Cup size E. Kusuri Yakuzen, a quirky chemist who has a vague understanding of Breaking Bad.
Well, Crystal, fabulous example.
You know what? Dislike.
I am the one who knocks after
Hold
all.
on.
Switches between an 8-year-old and an 18-year-old with her immortality potion. Cup size E. As an adult. Mahari Hanazono, Akari's mother and the most sensual of all the girlfriends, usually acting as the mommy of the group. Cup size I. Dear God. Shizuka Yoshimoto, a timid girl who can't talk 99% of the time and is depicted as rather small. But surely there aren't any other small women, right?
Hey, are you wearing a middle school uniform?
A middle schooler. The first girl that he falls in love with in season 2 is a middle school girl.
You don't find that suspicious?
He meets her in the lunch line at the high school, where she's not supposed to be, but her trope is that she's very hungry and angry. She brings up your name and Fortress Floating in the Sky, which is very funny because they show a whole different anime.
Seen Fortress in the Sky?
Of course, they do make egg toast look crazy good.
Your references are out of control, everyone knows that.
He ends up getting her trust by going to the middle school. I don't know if that's something that you're allowed to do, going to middle school to find a middle schooler that you're in love with, but he does it anyway in the name of love. After she confesses her love for him and he confesses his love for her, she gives him her name.
I have a name.
Huh?
Kurumi. Got it.
He brings her to a food eating contest to get him and her other girlfriends, his other girlfriends, to get along with each other. This is the most over dramatic, over exaggerated food contest I've seen in my life. I have only seen this kind of food eating in Food Wars.
And they also bring up One Piece.
They bring up One Piece.
They do bring up Food Wars. They do bring up Food Wars as well.
After this over-exaggerated food war, they win, they love each other, and they go to the same rooftop in the school that they always go to for some reason. They're never home. They're always in the school rooftop. The mom is actually like the chairman of the school, and she's dating a kid there.
Yep, and our little drug scientist, Kusuri, she comes in and turns everyone into babies. They have to take care of all these babies, except for some reason, the girls letting the babies just have fun with her. Oh man, this is bad. We can't even show this.
Oh,
I don't know what they were thinking.
It's the manga writer's fault.
After they fix this little hijinks, then they all focus on the maid of the mom and the pink hair girl. And they're trying to make the maid's eyes open. One thing you gotta know, whenever our main guy looks at someone in the eyes and they're a soulmate, they have like a little zing. So boom, the moment she opens up her eyes, they fall in love. He ends up getting another girl to his collection.
This guy is in love with a girl and her mom and daughter, and the mom and daughter's maid. He has a 1-for-3 special, 3-for-1. Crazy how the lanes he will go to. 2 kids, no, practically 3 kids, because one is an 18-year-old in an 8-year-old's body.
I like when Kusuri's in her normal body. Maybe because she's not a baby.
For him to date this maid, it's very difficult because she's a maid and she's devoted her whole life to being a maid. That's like her life, but she gives her whole life. So since he's in love with the main character Rentaro, she keeps like trying to serve him. She will agree to whatever he says, and it's so hard for him to go on a date with her. He is trying so hard. He tells her to go home at one point. She does. She just leaves the date. He has to go and get her back. The way that he makes her actually be somewhat normal around her is tell her to stop doing what I say. Yeah, he says, don't make me happy anymore. If you're doing something that makes me happy, you're doing something wrong. She obviously breaks down. She can't handle this because she's trying so hard. Her whole life is people serving. And then he tells her, you don't have to try to make me happy because you make me happy. How lovely.
And that leads to a squirt contest. It's crazy how it jumps right away, bro.
Squirt gun. Squirt gun. They decide, since she's so cleansely, they go back to the same rooftop of the school. They're always on a school. They decide, let's all get squirt guns, have a squirt fight. Whoever doesn't get squirted on last gets a kiss from Rentaro because they're the cleanest one. They all get squirted, but they all get a kiss. It goes 1v1. Like freakalicious. There's one. One of them starts leaking after the kiss. Can I even say that one?
Yeah.
In the next episode, we got Rentaro pulling up with the greatest shuffle of all time to our
Best
ninth
walk I ever
girlfriend.
seen.
Thank you for letting me talk about this one.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. It's just she's my favorite. I wanted to
She's
talk
my
about.
favorite. So this girl, she's on the baseball team, and she's a bit of my favorite type of person.
She likes pain. Just say that.
She likes getting whooped.
I need you to hit me. Every time I practice my swing, I want you to whack me in the tummy, okay?
Yes.
And
That's amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit's kind of hot.
Once again, they have a very overdramatic thing going on.
They gotta go through a whole baseball tournament. Actually, it's just a
Again?
practice match.
In a practice match where they all turn Super Saiyan for God knows what
All of
reason.
them.
He gets hit so hard by a ball that his clothes get torn off. She hits a ball so hard that her clothes are off as well, and she's in a bikini. They
favorite
all
part.
turn Super Saiyan. For what reason are you trying this hard in a practice match?
Suri pulls up with 3 baseball bats, full triple sword stance.
Because it looks cool.
As Zoro.
Sorry.
But really cool.
This match ends with a win for the harem.
They all have fun at a barbecue for some reason.
Once they've proven this group bonding exercise of another overdramatic thing that is not meant to be taken in such an exaggerated way, they decided to have a group karaoke contest. It's good. They all have good singing voices. I'm not gonna lie. They all sing really well, but it all leads up to the minor singing because she doesn't talk. She uses text-to-speech AI to talk with all of them. She's never really speaking. She starts singing and they're all blown away because they never heard it before. They think it's so cute. They hit the Yamcha pose 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 times. There's so many Dragon Ball references in here.
You know, Rentaro could spare one girl, the baseball girl.
You want her dead?
No, he could spare her for me. Yes, enough.
Wow.
Man, it's like I could rent his girlfriend.
I'm not gonna lie, she don't want you, bro.
The next one is an extremely narcissistic girl. Oh my gosh, she just loves herself more than anyone else, you know? He meets this girl
Mimi.
called Mimi at the mall, if I'm not mistaken, and she gives him a full makeover. She makes him have white hair and red eyes, like AI, nano AI. And he's on a date with her, and it's going really well. They're in love, just like he sees everyone else, until the girl that I just mentioned, Nanoya, comes out of nowhere. He's like, oh, this is my other girlfriend, which is a completely normal thing to say. And then, for some reason, these two, they know each other. They don't like each other at all, because she humiliated her in front of everyone in a beauty contest, made her get second place, and then ignored her because she won it and she didn't want it. She didn't want to win it. She was in a contest she didn't want to be in, made her lose, and then didn't want to be her friend, and she hates her for that.
Friendship is unproductive. Any time spent making friends is a waste.
She's like, I'm not gonna be one of your girlfriends. If she's one of your girlfriends, you only one of us. So we're gonna do a beauty contest, a beauty off, 1v1 me. Who can ever spot the most beautiful things? Because how they do this, they get each other together, right? And they say whoever can spot the most beautiful things, all their girlfriends, wins and gets to stay. Other one gets kicked off. Essentially, the other one's gonna die.
Wait a minute. If one of them dies, then Rentaro dies, which means that all of them die.
Yeah, so this is very pivotal. But they go through all the girls. It's tied because they're all listing beautiful things about the girls until it gets to Rentaro.
They're like, Rentaro's this, Rentaro's that. And then Rentaro just like completely removed that feature of himself so that it's denied.
Look at me. Are you certain?
Your honorable brows have jumped right off your face!
Exactly. So they would stay tied. And at the very end of this, we'll show the product. He looks very unique.
At the end, it is revealed that Mimimi secretly signed up Nano for the beauty contest. And, you know, all that lore and whatever goes deep.
Of course! I'll secretly enter her into the beauty contest so we can begin to bond! It will be the start of a beautiful friendship!
Rentaro gets another girlfriend to the crew.
Next episode, they talk about an ice age that's gonna happen throughout the whole world because the sun is running out. And Rentaro sees this and he's like, oh no, how am I supposed to protect my girlfriends against the sun imploding on itself?
Damn! What do I do? It's a boyfriend's job to save the planet his girlfriends live on!
He regrows his eyebrows and hair. Nikusuri offers him a potion. And then Hahari, the mom, drinks this potion because she wants to see how her hair would look, I guess. And she turns into this
Hair monster.
Kid you not, they say this in the show. Tentacle.
It could only be one thing.
Petting little girls on the head?
Tentacle Hey! You're too close with your mom!
Like mother, like daughter, they say.
That's where her primal urge is, apparently. So you know what her hair starts getting down to. Heavily blurred, heavily censored, but look. Just
She even goes with her daughter.
first thing she grabs is her dog.
Karane, I need you to get nice and cozy with my mother.
Huh? Why don't you feel her up?
Because, Karane, that is what we in the business call
How far are we going here?
And
And her
bro,
daughter
we gotta
likes
say,
it.
Oh, my arm is sore.
I'm so sorry. I tried to help.
that mom, she loves every single woman in that group. She already said in the last episode, she wants to marry all of them.
The hair covers the world. It's like a disaster. It gets fixed through the true love's kiss. Rentaro like skydives into this like it's Fortnite to give her a kiss. And he does that. The world is saved, right? But she's obviously just, oh, I hate myself. I did this, right? My hair was all over the world. It's probably really bad things. Come to find out, it actually fixed the sun issue. How'd it fix the sun issue again?
All the hair went into the sun, giving it enough fuel to light for, I guess, another few billion years.
That makes no sense, but that worked apparently, and it also like saved a lot of people's lives because I think it like protected them from things. It made her feel better, and the show says that she's everyone's mommy, including you.
Yay!
The mommy of all humanity! Including
Also, she didn't get turned into a bunny girl doing that. After the hair thing, that's the 11th girlfriend.
The least interesting one.
Okay,
The one I get.
with the shy one. What do you mean the least interesting?
The shy one, yeah, least interesting.
That
Just
she-
the fact that she.
Okay, but she
could
she's
flash
cute.
stuff, I guess.
Yeah, she can flash stuff like it's Bleach, but it's awesome. Does she have the biggest cup size at all? For some
Let me
reason.
check.
Inspector, the analyzer. Her being the most physically, quote unquote, like I guess attractive, just because she has the biggest pair of jugs on her, and being beautiful, is actually a double-edged sword for this shy girl because she hates her appearance because she doesn't like attention being drawn to her. The thing is that she's very beautiful and has things that a lot of people are looking for nowadays, but she doesn't like it at all. This is why she knows how to flash step because
Yeah, and I hate like shy, stuttering people. My God, I hate that so much.
yeah, I fuck you. So even when Rentaro's trying to get her attention and tell her that, oh, I love you, be one of my girlfriends, and trying to like connect with her, she is avoiding him like the Black Plague. She has been following around behind him. Whenever he turns around, she flash steps behind him. He accepts her and she goes, wow, you're awesome. You love me being shy. And then they connect. They love each other.
Yay! That's my second favorite ending.
Then how will I ever get to sneak a peek of her underwear? Oh! Jail for mother! Jail for mother for 1,000 years!
We backpedal here to a season 1 character. This takes focus on a character from season 1, the Tsundere girl that we mentioned at the beginning of the video.
Karane, she hates the fact that she's just a tsundere. She doesn't like the
Say
fact
it
that.
like that. It's Karane.
No, it's not.
It
Karane.
is.
We're not doing
Hates
this
the
right
fact that-
now. Just say Tsundere girl.
She hates the fact that she is because she can never get her real feelings out. So then she takes a un-tsundere potion. Now she's normal. And now she's like super adorable and everything. And it makes her amazing. But people don't like the fact that she's not her anymore.
Yeah.
And throughout the whole episode, they're just doing things, all these, normal hijinks.
I need you to hit me with as much strength as you can muster.
Are you sure?
They bring her back to Hahari's house, and oh my God,
They start fiddling with her.
They get down.
They start fiddling with her in hopes that she will bring out her inner Tsundere energy. Doesn't work because they just fiddled with her for no reason. The solution that they had come to was to make a Tsundere spirit bomb where they would all do Tsundere acts and speak and act like one to give Tsundere energy into a big old ball and just hit her with it in hopes that she would be back to normal. They even mention Goku by name. They play a Dragon Ball theme song and they dress her up in Majin Buu clothing.
Hari says my single most favorite line in this show.
If we are role-playing, then I want to be Goku's wife, Chi-Chi.
And I want to grope some chi-chis.
They hold back no punches with the references. Earlier in the show, they would blur their name, they'd blur the show. Here, they just start talking about Dragon Ball. Goku, Majin Buu, Spirit Bomb. They say it all. It's
just stop caring about blurring.
They do this and they hit her with the Spirit Bomb. And they fix her. She's a Tsundere again, and she's once again the girl that Rentaro fell in love with.
so sweet.
Mustard on the beat, bro.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth. If you still even remember that name. But I'm afraid you've been misinformed.
Oh my God, just kill me now. Why would they add this in? All right,
I'm fully convinced that was just like last second because her face was even in the picture when she said that. It was just the sky or something. I'm fully convinced they got the voice actor to just say that line. They just threw it in there.
The very last thing that happens in the show is that Rentaro, he gets the world record, real life, of the longest love confession ever
In anime.
In anime. Okay, thank you. Yes,
Which
yes.
it's kind of stupid to be handing out tributes for
Which is
anything.
amazing.
So this is what it means for one to be a Riz King.
Not the most romantic slang, but I'm low-key impressed.
They give each and every person their time to shine. And in the end, every single one of the girls, they're able to say their love to Rentaro. And it's amazing.
Everything is so perfect! Like every single part of you! I love it! That is not fair! You cannot just say everything! That was the easy part!
He gives all of them so much attention, and it's all equal. He gives them, all of them get 1000% attention. They even show his brain. It's not even lust in there. It's like a little bit. It's pure love that he has for these people, which is really interesting.
It was a little bit, right?
Very a speck, but that's normal for a guy, I guess.
Remember, to get to this point, he had 100 heartbreaks.
But when you see how good of a boyfriend that he is, how hard he
Yeah.
tries, and how good he does, it is kind of sad. Like, he's got guys heartbroken 100 times, but he's been put in so much effort.
One of my most favorite characters in fiction now.
I don't know any other anime character that can like successfully keep 100 girls happy.
His next girlfriend in the manga is his cousin.
Wait.
What?
Now, to give our overall opinion on this.
It's no woman left behind, because they'll go back and give a character arc. They won't just bring up a character, have him fall in love with her, and then never bring up again. Every character is still relevant, and it's very interesting because going forward, I want to see when he has like 60, 70. It's gonna be interesting to see how he handles this.
Did you just say 60, 70?
Oh my god.
It's insane to see the level of growth that Rentaro has had between not like, pulling anyone to just pulling them at like first glance. LeBron James of dating right here. He's not black though, so
He's not my goat. I think the peak overshadows the freak. It isn't the peakiest, but it's definitely the freakiest, but the peak is really good. Yeah. Individual scores for the freak, I had to give it a 4.
I had to give it a 4.
5.
And for the peak,
okay.
8.
8.
8.5.
That'd be weird, bro.
The freak score of this was 4.3 repeating, and the peak score was 8.16 repeating.
This guy's weird scores. I think the scoring is pretty accurate for what the show represents. It's pretty good. There's freak, but it's not, the freak isn't what you come here for. It's not what you came here for. To see updates on our channel and you can be part of future videos, join the Discord, link in the description and in the comments. It's very beautiful in there, very freaky, too freaky sometimes, but it's really nice. Subscribe or get touched.